Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about a title called Syndicate, which a lot of you probably don't know. So this is one of the 2012 titles, and wait, this looks like Ubisoft. Anyway, and it's kind of like this futuristic cyberpunk type of game where you can shoot, loot, augment your body. It's something very similar to Deus Ex Machina, but for reasons unknown, a lot of people actually compare this title by the name to one of the bad titles that Ubisoft actually launched, which was one of the Assassin's Creed series. And yeah, that's definitely not what we're going to talk about today. So let's take a look, and oh my god, Ubisoft, they're onto me. They're onto me. No, wrong game. So I finally got rid of Ubisoft, who was spying on me in the background, obviously, since I mentioned Syndicate. So this is the original Syndicate, and by original I mean this game came out in 2012, as mentioned. The Assassin's Creed Syndicate, well, whatever that is, came out in 2015. Now, when you look at this game, you probably don't even remember it exists, and there's a good reason for this. It is old as hell, and it was very anticipated, but when it came out, it kind of was a bit disappointing. It offered you, well, I mean, the devs kind of said you will have this open world experience. Well, I mean, open world, like you not go in straight line. Apparently you can just strafe left or right. So this was kind of like one of those things. However, it didn't really happen. You do have some augments, but the end of the day is just point and click shooter. So I think let's just go for this game's first campaign and see how it goes. I will obviously have MSI running up on the upper left corner, but I don't expect this game, to behave badly in any way. First of all, the recommended requirements for this is Windows XP, Core 2 Duo E46, so one of the slowest dual cores actually out there, to be completely fair. For graphics cards, we need 88 GT or HD 4650 from ATI, so that's absolutely nothing to talk about. And yeah, RAM 3 gigs and DirectX 9. I mean, god damn it, there's no eye candy in this game. But I would say when it comes to Deus Ex, Human Revolution, Mankind Divided, Cyberpunk, all these Cyberpunk themes, I would say this is kind of like the beginning of it, give or take. I'm not talking about, like games like System Shocks or Deus Ex, the first one. Absolutely not, but this was kind of like a good try for it. So what do we have here? We have 4040p. Everything is maxed out as much as I can. Vertical synchronization is off, and that's all there is. As you can see, there's nothing really much to adjust. So what I'm gonna do is just crank up the music volume a bit, because the music is rather okay here. And let's just go through the first stage of this game, kind of like the first mission, so you can see how it goes. And we'll just go from there. So let's just dive in, and that's about it. I'm gonna go easy because, again, I've played this before, and it's not a game I would say I really want to replay again. I think it might pique someone's interest here though. Also, it's for sale on Origin just now, so hey, you might actually grab yourself a bargain. So let's go.
In the year 2017, the world's largest corporate merger leads to the creation of Eurocorp. The company is the first to spearhead the development of a biodigital implant, the DART chip. Fueled by adrenaline, its users experience unsurpassed connectivity with the dataverse, rendering all digital devices obsolete. Nations lose their relevance in a world dominated by these massive corporations. The world population swells to 15 billion. 57% are chipped and linked to their preferred corporation. The rest are digitally locked out of sight and out of mind. Industrial espionage reaches unparalleled heights. Covert agents are mobilized to protect and serve their interests. You are one of the chosen few, an agent.
So you can clearly see the game sets the vibe of kind of like the first Deus Ex, where you are this agent that works for a corporate, world's gone to shit, everyone's chipped. Kind of like what people believe is gonna happen in 2021 in COVID times. But hey, overall, you do have augments you can use. You can upgrade your chip. You can use it to fry, hack, or kill your enemies, stun them, whatever. And it's fun, right? I'm not gonna say it's not fun to play if you never played any of these kind of games before. But end of the day, you're gonna see how it looks. I mean, I don't have any high hopes for it, to be honest, after all these years.
Roger that, HQ. We'll begin wake-up procedure.
Ship systems, Dart 6.1, initializing.
Okay, it's time to wake up.
Welcome to chip system, Dart 6.1.
Hey.
Initializing Dart overlay.
All units, the subject is operational.
Exit this area immediately.
Don't let him get away!
Detecting structural weakness. Recommend brute force assault.
So that's basically how the game begins. So what we have, we will have multiple abilities we can actually explore and do. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take a gun. And as you can see, there's kind of like an augmented reality going on here. So if you have any objects of interest, you can actually see what you can do with them. So basically you can just like interact and stuff like that. So I'll just keep going.
Surveillance by Eurocorp for weeks before the swoop, and at least one agent was involved. As always, Eurocorp consumers are in the demo zone at all times, because remember, no one is ever safe. After the break, we take a look. Users are using memory modification software.
Exit is closed. Local power grid is offline. Power grid governor detected in this vicinity. Main power grid restored. Dart overlay highlights enemy positions.
We really have our, well, kind of like the skill tree, give or take. As you can see, you can, you will earn points and then you can upgrade yourself with whatever you want. Basically, this is kind of like, it's not really an RPG or something like that. It's kind of like it's kind of like Bioshock, okay? You get a chip that gives you certain ability or boost for a certain ability. You can combine it and then you can use it, so... I mean, and of course you have this weird mantle system. And me forgetting how to play this game again because it's been a while. And overall it doesn't really look that bad. I mean, you can see there is some reflection on the gun, obviously the best thing ever. The mantle system that looks suspiciously copied from Battlefield, to be completely fair, because you can swing your leg forward. But yeah, let's just keep going. So one of the cool features, as you can see, is basically just switching between. So kind of like sniping mode and assault rifle mode. But I must say this game is still better with a pistol, to be completely fair.
Stay in your room!
Glad to have you back, Kilo. Let's get you in the chair. Security, go ahead and clean up the proving grounds. Sit down, Kilo. I need your post-mission stats.
So it's probably just me, but if you see this symbol, it kind of looks like Abstergo symbol. You know? Anyway, let's just
Come on, take a seat. I need your stats right away. Subject is secure. Data. Whoa, that's odd. Wait, let me just... Unusual activity. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Okay, this part is classified.
But protocol states that...
What? You're lecturing me on protocol for my project. Out! You're very valuable. Everybody wants a piece of you. Tell you what, Kilo. How about I give you something instead?
Chip-to-chip upgrades initiated.
Hello, Lily. You know Agent Merritt, don't you?
Well, well. Famous Dr. Lily Drawl.
Hello, Jack. Merritt. This is a surprise.
I want to see how my new prodigy is performing. You know I've had my doubts, but I've got to tell you, Dart 6 looks promising. It's going to revolutionize the chip industry. And this guy, he just keeps on surprising us. Right, Kilo? Ready for assignment?
He did well, but I'm still tweaking it.
Time for tweaking is over, Lily. We need to talk mass implementation for Dart 6 and all agents.
What we need is more time, Jack. We're not ready.
That's not my impression. Kilo proved Dart 6 works. Unless
So,
I'm missing something.
Kilo, you just keep surprising us. Volunteering to sign up for the prototype despite the risk of brain cancer. A real prodigy, all right. Or was it the thought of getting your head examined by the very lovely Dr. Droll? Yeah, I'd buy that.
What?
Nothing, Dr. Droll.
Kilo, Lily here is not sure you're ready for a field mission. But Merritt thinks otherwise. And I'd like to find out if he's right. I've got this little thing coming up that you'd be just perfect for. Meet Gary Chang, Chief Psych Engineer at Aspari. They're equivalent to Lily here.
Except for the looks.
My sources indicate he's working on something that's just a little bit too much like the Dart 6. It's a clear patent infringement. Actually, it's worse than that. We're starting to think that someone in our court is leaking data.
I got a leak, a rat, a mole.
That's not possible.
Well, the point is, if they beat us to the punch, their agents get the edge over ours. And I won't permit that. I want this dealt with now.
Everything's set. We're leaving tonight. You and me, Kilo.
I don't like this, Jack. Kilo's not stabilized yet. He could glitch out.
Eurocorp has an excellent safety record, Lily. You should know that. Kilo, go over to Aspari with Merritt. Take care of this Chang problem for me. We're on the verge of something great. Let's not mess it up.
Someone fixed us up with an Aspari copter. It's waiting for us on the roof. Come on, show me how great you are.
Database access is restored.
So as you can see, the game itself is pretty straightforward. It does have a storyline in it, and you can follow
Come on, Kilo, let's go.
with it. And I'm not gonna spoil what's gonna come next, but to be completely fair, this does bring back memories, and I would say they're kind of like neutral ones. It's not bad. It's kind of okay. I mean, the models even look pretty decent for 1212, but still, could be better. Let's see how it goes.
Next stop, Aspari South, City of Angels. I think you're gonna like this.
So obviously you're gonna get personal stats and stuff like this. So this is kind of like the first mission, as I said. And I don't know, if you want to see more of this game, let me know down below in the comments or whatnot, and we can do a playthrough on actual difficulty rather than easy, and I might even put some effort in. Up until that point, I believe we can just let it be, and
Dark Space Tactical
well, it's gonna be
Simulation
fun.
initiated. Activating performance tests for Dart 6 Suicide application. This application forces a human chip carrier to commit suicide. Enter the practice area to begin test. Dart Tactical Overlay is available for enhanced combat effectiveness. When active, this mode tracks strategic objects and enemy positions, even behind cover. Dart Overlay also enhances agent damage resistance, responsiveness, and breach capacity. This is crucial for your survival in combat. Starting test. Activating suicide application. Tested in the following scenarios. Suicide application always affects the area surrounding the target. Practice area complete. Breach applications are powered by adrenaline. Optimal use in combat will refill your breach applications faster. Enter the challenge area to test the full potential of the suicide application. Starting challenge. You gain adrenaline from kills and breach spikes. Breach spikes occur when you perform a perfect breach. For this challenge, you must eliminate the minimum number of required targets. Your performance will be evaluated. Performance. Well done. Exit the simulation.
And I think this is all I have for today when it comes to Syndicate. As you can see, this is just a tiny glimpse of all the options and possibilities you were given by this game when it came out, and you could actually have fun. You know, the things we actually used to have when playing games. There was no milestones, no trophies to chase. You were kind of given a playground. But overall, end of the day, people just figured out you don't really need any of those upgrades to actually kill your enemies. So the game wasn't really nicely received. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
This ain't gonna be like those tests, you know. This is the real deal.